Okay, Jim wants a demo of the iPad steering wheel. This is Real Racing 3. We're going to take the Ferrari, what is it, FXX or something, K, on the Porsche Short Endless Enduro. Porsche Short. I've got the brightness turned up because it's at night, and if you want to make this into an endless endurance, you'll need all your assists off. And no, I'm not the Hulk. I don't know the Hulk. He did say he was East Coast in Australia in a post, so I'm assuming he's somewhere Sydney way, something like that maybe. Maybe Brisbane. This is much kinder on the neck and shoulders because I'm not sort of physically holding the thing up. And it probably allows for a little bit finer control, I guess. Although that doesn't explain why I'm still quite useless at this. Whoops! That's a little hot. Yeah, if you want to make this into an endless endurance, you have to do some fairly radical shortcuts. But who doesn't like a good shortcut? And on this particular one with the Ferrari, you can get really wiped out occasionally and still recover without losing your time too much. I do struggle. I don't know whether it's with this particular setup or whether I just hate the New York circuit, but really tight hairpins, which require you to really twist the thing around, I do tend to struggle with those, but I don't think New York is anybody's favourite circuit. The longer you can avoid crashing and preserving your headlights in this, the better, because once those headlights go out, it gets pretty dark. Although I think you only ever lose one. I don't think I've ever lost both headlights. So sometimes it's worth just sort of holding up and not trying to overtake someone to save crashing into the back of them, because those few seconds aren't terribly important in this particular game, because it's a fairly easy endless endurance. Once you get to about 15 or 20k, the cars really start lining up in front of you. The last couple of times I've played this, I've stopped and I've had a train of cars come up behind me, which normally is not what they do in endurance. Whoops. I'm not sure if you can do this as an endless endurance by staying on the road. Maybe the really good drivers can do that. I certainly can't. Stay way over to the left, otherwise you get wiped out there by that bloke. Uh-oh, there goes a headlight. Now I'm half in the dark. And it doesn't matter how long you play this bloody endless endurance, that sun doesn't come up and it never becomes daytime. Now I can see the little grey dots up ahead of me, so I know we're just about at the endless point, or the perpetual point. When I get round to the back straight and I see 3 or 4 cars on the straight in front of me, which I think we're going to do now, that's the point of perpetuality. Yep, there's 4 of them there on the back straight, so we're at 44 seconds. We just have to refill the clock now to 90. Whoops. You'll occasionally get wiped out there. But this isn't as bad as some of the Porsche Endless Endurances where you do get wiped out and it's all over. You can usually get back with a Ferrari. Well, there we go, 90 seconds back on the clock. And you can keep doing this for as long as your attention span permits.